Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kwabsa Ndori, a proud member of Global MMM community. On this short video, I will take you through MMM ideology and how MMM has enabled me and my family to live a better life. Firstly, before I take you to the ideology, it is very important that you understand how the current financial system operates. We live in a slave-holding society. This simply means that everyone works hard and make their deposits in the banks. The banks will pay you less interest while they make all the interest for themselves. We all know that banks are full of greed and dishonesty, that people, they work hard, but they never amount to anything because the system is designed to enslave them and keep them in bondage. Rich people in this continent, they become rich, while the poor people, they become poor. A banker is able to earn more than an ordinary person who has worked for his money. In most countries, we found that the gap wealth increase almost every year. Also, we find that there are too much regulations to prevent an ordinary person to become financially free. This also has caused a high interest rates. More and more people, they are not affording to pay for their assets like houses and cars. As a result, they are forced to sell these assets to pay back the loans that the bank has charged them and continuously increase their interest rates. As a result, many people, they lose their jobs and they resort to crime as a way of providing food on the table. And also we know that banks cannot always fulfill their promises. If all the depositors want their money, banks, they cannot pay all of them. As a result, also banks, they are also pyramid schemes. Ladies and gentlemen, it does not need to stay this way. What is very important to know is we have an ideology in MMM that is able to reverse the slave-holding society, that can provide an opportunity for every person to have a financial decent life. Mr. C.J. Mavroti created a community to fight against this injustice and this unfair financial system in the world. What is the history of MMM? Most people, they talk and talk, but they don't really understand the history behind MMM and also the ideology to support it. Let me take you through a brief history of MMM. MMM was founded by Mr. Sergei Mavroti, who's a Russian, in 1989. MMM has had a series of ups and downs because of the government and the banking institution which were trying to oppose financial freedom to the masses. MMM was revived by Mr. Sergei Mavroti in 2011, and it decided that no central bank account will be used. Every member who joins the community of MMM will put his or her bank details and will be allowed to provide help and receive help using his banking details. Because of this ideology, Mr. Sergei Mavroti was well loved and received by people in Russia. They ended up making him one of the government officials, elected him there because of his intention to empower people to financial freedom. How does this MMM works? Each member in MMM receives what you call an office or a PO, personal office. Personal office, you then make a declaration that you want to donate by pressing this button, which is called to provide help. When you provide help, then the system will allocate an MMM member who is in need of the amount that you want to donate, and you simply donate your money to that person with gladness, and this person will thank you for doing that. Inside this PO, then you get what you call an internal currency that is called the Mavro. Mavro was created after Mr. Sajay Mavrodi. And then when you want to get help, because MMM is a community of people who are helping one another financially, you can then press this button that is called Get Help button, and then it will tell you how much Mavro you have. Again, to allocate people or person that will be able to donate their money to you. In that way, people are helping one another in MMM without any stress, without any contracts. MMM, like I've said, it's people, they donate their money because they want to do so. They are not forced. No one is putting a gun to them. They do that because they want to do so. There's no contract in MMM. You don't sign a pledge. You don't do anything like that. You just give willingly. They are not lenders. They are not debtors. It's very simple. Every member willingly participates. The only rule or the only thing that MMM demand is that people, they become honest and kind to one another. And also, it is very important that when you get the financial aid in MMM, you also will be able to also help your fellow brothers and sisters in this wonderful community. Your donation in MMM grows by 30%. Your Mavro grows by 30%. In other words, if you have donated $100, you'll have 100 Mavro, which will grow by 30% per month. It is very important to note that this is not an interest, but it's a growth of 30% of your Mavro. At the end of the month, you can decide to get help, and you'll find that you'll be having 130 Mavro, and then you can get help of $130. The criteria that needs to be maintained in MMM for it to continue to work properly is that the incoming cash flow or donation should exceed the outgoing get help request. Also, MMM, you can also send or receive your donation via the cryptocurrency, which is called the Bitcoins, which can be used in anywhere in the world at any time, and it's also secured. Rules of MMM. As you can imagine, ladies and gentlemen, with this sort of donation, there are rules that are there to protect all the members and also protecting the community to continue operating and helping one another. One of the rules is MMM. In MMM, you are only allowed to have only one account. In other words, only one account per person in MMM. Also in MMM, you must be honest and fair at all times. Another rule of increase is your donation or your Mavro will increase by 30% per month. And also, your donation freezes for about 2 weeks, which means in 2 weeks, you are not supposed to get help. Also, you must be responsible in your own money, and also you must donate only the spare money. What are the benefits of MMM? After providing help, you get a 30%, which is very good, of the growth of your Mavro. You can also get bonuses, once-off bonus when you provide help for the first time, which range from $20 to $100. Also, by referring a new member, you get a 10% referral bonus. And also by becoming a guider, there are a lot of guiders bonus in place. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I believe MMM is here to stay and is here to transform the life of everyone around the world. We thank all the members and also Mr. Sajay Mavrodi for creating this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.